You're Jared Leto, right? Dude, I'm about to go see your movie right now. Tell me you're coming with. You won't. Jared Leto, Mr. Nobody, you're my somebody tonight, and I need you to go with me to your movie, Mr. Aries. Come on, man. This is our night. You almost made me miss the elevator. Get in here. This is for us.
Welcome to Probably Dope Movies. I'm Cude.
I'm JC.
And we're here to let you know if it's Troning time in our Tron Aries review.
Tron Aries brings the grid to reality, where an all-out battle for control of a pivotal piece of code will determine the fate of the world. So, Tron Aries.
Tron Aries. That's the sound that motorcycles make.
Ah, okay, I knew it. I was trying to figure out what that was from. Yeah,
I'm getting better. I'm getting better at the sound effects. I'm getting better.
All right, so Tron Aries, the third installment in the Tron trilogy.
And it's only taken like 35 years for this to get to the third. It's been 15 years since Tron Legacy. Time flies, dude.
2010. That was Tron Legacy.
Yeah,
and then the original Tron was 1982.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And so we'll preface this review with we never saw the original Tron.
Yes, that's fair.
But we are fans of Tron Legacy.
Absolutely.
We actually liked Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
So take everything that we say with a grain of salt.
I agree.
We are shills paid by Disney to get better ratings for this movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, it has a good Rotten Tomato score for the audience.
For the audience.
This is one of those movies. So whenever that happens, I feel like I tend to lean towards what the audience is thinking.
I think so too. It's
in the 80s.
We're the moviegoers critic,
yeah,
right?
Dude, we're not critics, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're not Hollywood guys. We're not paid by Disney.
No, not
at
yet.
all, dude.
Not yet.
At all.
Maybe
this review was sponsored by Disney. It's like, what?
Exactly.
So what is this movie about, dude?
There's a grid, right? There's essentially the digital world, there's the physical world.
Yep.
In the previous film, they go into the grid, right? And that's where the main setting is.
Yes.
In this film, it actually is more about how can we get the digital world to the physical world.
To the real world.
And kind of keep it there.
So the Tron lore is you have two companies that are going against each other. You got the Dillinger Company, which is red and evil. Mm-hmm. And then you have the Lebowski guys. What was
Kevin
his name?
Flynn.
So then you have the Flynn Company, MCOM or Imran or something like that. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so you have these two warring companies. One is bad, one is good. The plot of this movie is them figuring out how to bring the Tron universe, which is totally digital, into the real world. And that's by we have 3D printing,
it's
right?
It's essentially 3D printing,
It's 3D printing. You have Dillinger that wants to bring 3D printed digital objects into the world to create war.
Yeah.
And then you have the Flynn Company, Lebowski's company, that wants to 3D print food and 3D print things to help the world.
Yeah.
Right?
So on these in these factions, right, we said Dillinger, the main antagonist of this film is played by Evan Peters, Julius Dillinger?
Julian Dillinger.
That's what it was.
So you'll know Evan Peters immediately from what's the show?
American Horror
Story. He's on
he was in the Monster series for Dahmer.
He's Quicksilver.
Quicksilver in the X-Men.
Yep. So he's a A-lister. He's prime time, right? And so you have him heading Dillinger, and you have his mom, Elizabeth Dillinger. She's played by Gillian Anderson with a British accent.
Scully
even
from
though,
the X-Files.
Yes, even though it's an American family, she has a British accent for some reason. Who knows why?
Who knows?
Who knows why? The lead of MCOM is Hassan Minhaj, right? But he doesn't have a lot of screen time because he's actually the head.
Yeah, he's
the
like
company.
the face of the company.
Yeah.
Whereas Greta Lee, actually, you've maybe seen her in the morning show. She was also in a film called Past Lives from 2023.
Boom. He's got it.
We got it.
He's on it.
But she kind of plays the boots on the ground. She's the one actually trying to find the solution.
Yes.
She's digging in. He's the face of the company. She's the one trying to get some results.
Yep. And her name is Eve Kim, but her sister found a MacGuffin, as they call it in the movies.
MacGuffin.
She found out a source code or something that Lebowski, Flynn, the owner of Imran or MCOM. I got to put the name at the bottom because we didn't even look that up. It's MCOM or so. It's something with an E.
We'll put it at the bottom.
Right, we'll put it at the bottom. We're going to say this wrong the whole thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, Eve Kim's sister found a code to make things persistent in the real world that they 3D print, because that's the only problem that the Dillinger company has. The Dillinger company can print tanks. They can print the quintessential character that this movie is named after, Ares, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
So they can print him. They can print people. They can print all this stuff. But it only lasts for 30 minutes.
That's what we come to find out, right?
And he keeps that secret from his investors, right? And so he can only print it. They only exist for 30 minutes and then they just dissipate or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they are both on this trek to find the code to make things persistent. They are both after this MacGuffin to see who can make the world in the form that they want it to be. I actually like that the plot is easy to follow.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah.
You're right. It is kind of a basic plot. I think that was a lot of criticism.
It's very basic.
But
it's generic.
Sometimes when there's so much going on, like it's
not convoluted.
Yeah.
It's not confusing. They had a 10-minute intro that explained everything to you. The intro was fire. The intro. So my thing is, the first 10 minutes, if this movie was only 10 minutes long, this movie would be a 10 out of 10. The intro and the setup, and when they start printing out stuff and the music is pumping and all that stuff, I'm like, yo, I leaned over to JC. I was like, yo, if this is the movie, this is going to be really good.
It was a strong start. One of the strongest starts for a sci-fi film.
Super strong, dude.
This was the perfect amount of exposition, and even if you didn't really know much of what was happening in the previous
Nobody
films,
remembers the plot of Tron or Tron Legacy.
Exactly. And so that was another criticism that, in my opinion, they're like, oh, it wasn't connected as much. I feel like it was just connected enough, right? Because you do have some through lines. You still, obviously, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen that Jeff Bridges, like Lebowski, he's in there, so there is that connection. They do throw some Easter eggs and things to implying, like there's connections here and there.
It kind of felt like its own thing.
Yeah, but it felt like its own thing, which actually I actually liked. So
yeah, you didn't need to see the other movies.
Yes.
Like you could go into this one blind, not knowing, and you know everything in the first 10 minutes. That was cool that you could follow this movie without having to watch the other ones. That was really cool.
I agree.
The really not cool stuff about this movie is the acting is pretty bad, guys.
Ooh,
it's pretty bad on all fronts too. Jared Leto, he plays the main warrior. He's like the they call him master controller.
The master controller.
Yeah. So basically, Dillinger, the evil company, is trying to create a master controller to run the program for the evil side. So he's like the main warrior. He's like Brad Pitt in the movie where he's Achilles. Oh, what's the name of that movie with the Trojan horse?
Troy?
Troy.
There we go.
So he's like Brad Pitt. He's like the main guy. He's the ultimate warrior.
Yes.
Right? You have Jared Leto, and I don't know how he keeps getting roles. He's a great looking dude for 53. He's a good looking guy.
And I think
but his acting is not there.
Well, also part of this is like, I think he was supposed to play this kind of robotic, like he's supposed to be kind of like an AI.
Perfect.
He nailed it.
Nailed it,
Also,
dude.
I believe he was a producer on this film, so.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, dude. He's a producer. He's like, you know what? If I'm coming up with all the funding for this movie, I'm the lead. I'm the most important character.
He did look good, though. You gotta admit.
He looked really cool, though.
Yeah.
He looked really cool.
Lean over and be like,
He was like,
oh.
dude, he was like Cyber Jesus.
Yes, he
Literally.
was.
Like,
Yeah,
he was cool.
yeah.
He's the cyber messiah, dude.
We
He's the
looked it up, he's
cyberpunk
53
messiah.
years old. I'm
53 looks good.
That's
He's
looking
looked
good on him, for
The
sure.
Botox is working, dog.
Good job.
Keep out those.
Keep it up.
Yeah, keep doing
Yeah.
it. The acting is really bad on all fronts. His acting is bad as the robotic guy, and then Eve Kim's character, the lead female. She's bad too. She's bad too. But you know, I feel like it's what's given. It just wasn't written well for her. Her and her sidekick, what's his name? Arturo Castro.
Yes, yeah.
I'm looking at our notes.
Arturo Castro, you got
Yes,
it.
and you may know him from, he had like kind of a Chappelle show, skit show type of thing on Comedy Central called Alternatino. And that was like the Spanish version of Chappelle show.
The Kroll show or
which
something.
it was okay, but his character, terrible. And his character is there to lighten things up.
Yeah.
None of the jokes hit.
Yeah.
He's just the all-around writing of dialogue and just overall character development and character motivations and all that stuff is not good. This is not a movie that you go to get some type of meaning out of or any type of existential thing. No.
Yeah,
You're in the wrong movie.
What's important is like you got to see the movie for what it is. Like if you're not going to Tron. This is not an Oscar-winning film, right? Like we're
Exactly.
not. We know
This ain't
we're coming.
Forrest Gump, dog.
No, and don't judge it that way. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that was a big thing for me. Was like we were seeing critics that
Yeah.
are being so critical, and it's like. Okay, you're gonna judge Michael Bay for Transformers?
Yeah.
Like you're going
Too many explosions. It's like it's a Michael Bay
I'm pretty
movie,
sure that's
dog.
what we're supposed to do here.
Like the credits explode.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Now we're gonna get into the things that everybody loved.
Yes.
The visuals in this movie.
This is a 3D watch.
Dude.
You have to see this in 3D.
And this is a good movie for people that don't like 3D. Maybe 3D makes you sick or whatever the case is. This movie is so skillfully done with the 3D. Sometimes, and I peeped him, but we would pop down the glasses because we're like, is this still 3D? Because it's such a light implementation, but it's still there.
It's so prevalent in that world that like it feels real. It's kind of reminded me of like Ready Player One, the way that it
So I never got a chance to see that 3D, dude.
Well, I saw it in IMAX 3D, so that was probably even a little too intense. I had to pull my glasses off a couple times.
Yeah, see, I never got to see it in 3D.
Yeah.
But this movie is definitely a very good implementation of 3D.
Yes.
And if you are not a 3D person, watch this movie in 3D because the visuals are stunning, dude.
Yes.
Especially, they had this long sequence at the end is just like war in the real world with Tron characters and Tron like battle tanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The motorcycles were cool.
So sick.
But they have this whole jet scene where like, oh my God, it is mind-blowing visuals.
And along with the score too, like paired with it, is just
Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor.
9 Inch Nails,
nailed
oh my
it,
God.
dude. Nailed it. The visuals and the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. They could be writing something on a piece of paper and like the most boring scene,
but with that,
the music, the music is spot on through the whole movie.
You have to just, like we said earlier, you have to assess like, what am I watching this movie for? Am I watching it for this like dramatic, oh my gosh, plot, and I need these characters to like give me this Oscar-winning performance?
This ain't Shakespeare. This ain't Shakespeare, dog.
I'm here to just get hyped up
exactly, dog.
And go off the cliff and go through this crazy cinematography, visual effect, CGI thing.
And outside of a couple of scenes, this movie does that perfectly.
Yes.
perfect balance of that, dude.
Yes.
So it was great. Despite the flaws of this movie, I swear to God, when the movie ended, we looked at each other and we were just like, I liked the movie.
Yeah.
I liked this movie.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a good movie, considering all the bad stuff, bad writing, bad character development, bad dialogue, bad acting. Even with all of that, I'm still going to give this movie a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
7 out of 7. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's it. It's like 100%.
Yeah, 100%. No. But this is a good movie. I liked it.
All right, so for me, I'm in a similar realm.
He's a stickler. I'm a stickler.
We'll see where he's at. Me. I'm always I always go like off of how much did I enjoy it? What were the things that were important to me? What was it trying to do? And I feel like going into it knowing all the other Tron movies have not taken themselves that seriously, right? It wasn't about the plot. It was about this just visual masterpiece with this amazing score, and it delivered on that, right? And it still gave me everything that I expected from it.
Yeah, what are you going to expect from a Tron movie?
Exactly.
But nice visuals and great soundtrack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and if I'm thinking about all the movies I've watched this year and all the scores I've given, I'm actually going to give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, dude.
We're going 8.
Whoa.
We're going 8. I know all the critics are saying like 55%. Not here.
But see,
not this critic.
But the audience is giving it 80s.
Is giving it like 80s.
It's in
and
80s
stuff.
for now. It's in 80s.
Yeah.
So this movie, if you liked Tron Legacy at all, if you liked it even a minute amount, if you saw what that movie did, this movie kind of kicks it up a notch, dude.
I think so too.
Because the soundtrack, I love Daft Punk. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Daft Punk soundtrack was way more synth wave, I guess, and way chiller vibes and just way more vibey, right?
Yeah.
This was, I want you to
pedal to the metal.
I want you to be pumped up while you're watching. Every scene.
Exactly.
Every scene, except for some scenes in the middle where they were trying to develop things. But like, soundtrack pumping, visuals pumping, like, yeah. So what are we going to agree on? Let's go 7.
Okay, we'll go 7.
Usually I go up.
We usually can decide between, but I think this one, I was like,
this is a good.
I was just about at 8, so if I'm close enough, I think, we'll go 7.
We'll go probably dope score of 7 out of 10. This was a good movie if you liked Tron Legacy.
Yes.
If you did not like Tron Legacy and you want to watch a movie that's going to change your view of the universe, this ain't that.
This is probably not your movie.
This ain't that. You're probably going to give it a 5.
If you want to, if you haven't experienced 3D and you want to experience it and you don't want to be overwhelmed by it, this is the movie to do it in.
This is definitely way less than a Marvel movie because we generally see every action movie in 3D.
Yeah.
You should definitely, we think that you should definitely go see this movie 3D in theaters.
Yes, in theaters.
Do not wait for this movie to get out of theaters.
No. Get A-list for a month.
Yeah, dude.
Or if you can. They changed it now.
If you do A-list.
I just thought about that when I said it.
Because if you cancel A-list, it's 6 months you can't have it. They figured it out.
Maybe just
You should just get A-list, dude.
Just get A-list then.
AMC, holler at your boy. It's like, yo, we're pumping you up. Go see this movie, guys. Go see it. This is definitely worth $15 to $20 to go see this movie. It is a visual and audio masterpiece.
I agree.
It was great. It was great. So, I think that's it. I'm Cude.
I'm JC.
And if you liked our review, if we gave you any new insights into stuff, please like and subscribe.
We got plenty more on the way.
Dude. We'll see you on the next review. Thanks for watching, guys.
See you next time.
Peace.
See ya.